Hey everybody, it's Megan. Welcome again to Top 5 Wednesday. Top 5 Wednesday was created by Lainey from Ginger Reads Lainey. I will link her channel down below. For this Top 5 Wednesday topic, we have your top 5 favorite debut novels. Coming in at number 5, I have Page by Page by Laura Lee Golledge. This is a graphic novel and debut graphic novel by Laura Lee Golledge. She also did Will and Wit, which I also love. This book I gave 5 out of 5 stars. It is about a girl who moves with her family to New York City and is away from all her friends and everything. I reread this last month and loved reading it again. But yeah, I loved this. I loved her as an artist, and I loved seeing between this, her debut, and Will and Wit, the amount of growth that she went through. Coming in at number 4, we have The Assassin's Curse by Cassandra Rose Clarke. This is the first book in the Assassin's duology. The other book is The Pirate's Wish. And yeah, this, as I understand it, according to Goodreads, is Cassandra Rose Clarke's first full-length novel. And yeah, I absolutely love this book. It is about a pirate princess named Anana, and she is put into a forced marriage, arranged marriage with like a pirate prince, and she doesn't want to marry him, and so she runs away, and this is dishonor on her and her family. And so the family of the pirate prince she was supposed to be marrying sends out an assassin to kill her, and he's not able to, and they find themselves sort of bonded together with an attachment, and to get detached from each other they have to perform a series of quests, and this is just an amazing duology. I had fairly high expectations going in because I heard it was so good, and I was not disappointed. As soon as I started reading it, I raced right all the way through and finished the duology in just a few days. Coming in at number 3, we have Between Shades of Grey by Ruta Sepetys. I never had this book, actually. I think I read it on my Kindle when I first read it a few years ago. And I was immediately taken in by the cover and what it was about, because it's historical fiction based in World War II, and I think it's Russia, or it starts in Germany and goes into Russia, I don't know, but it's this girl who, Lithuania, I think is where it begins, and this girl and her family are taken to a concentration camp, and it has been a few years since I've read it. I don't remember the exact particulars, but I think she befriends a Nazi soldier, and stuff like that happens, and I remember staying up until 4 in the morning reading this book because I just couldn't put it down. I absolutely had to finish it. I was hooked right from the beginning, loved it. I do want a copy for myself. And Out of the Easy, which is her second book, was also amazing. So based on that debut of Between Shades of Grey, I knew I was going to love whatever she put out after. That is also the same case for my number 2 pick, and it is The Sky is Everywhere by Jandy Nelson. I heard this book was good. I hadn't heard too much about it because it's, again, came out a few years ago, so it wasn't very huge on BookTube anymore, but I took it upon myself to find out more about it, and then I just took it up from the library one day and flew through it in a few days. I remember it was an emotional journey. I did cry. I felt that it was amazing because so many relationships were explored within it, and I just loved it. It's about this girl, I think she lost her mother, and she lives with her grandmother and her uncle, and there is some romance involved, but it's just really deep, and like I said before, raw and fabulous. And from then on, like, I love Jandy Nelson so much. And so when I read I'll Give You the Sun, which came out around 6 months ago, again, I blew through that in 2 or 3 days and cannot wait for the next book by Jandy Nelson to come out. And coming in the number 1 spot, we have The Strange and Beautiful Sorrows of Ava Lavender by Leslie Walton. This is historical, kind of paranormal YA fiction. So it's primarily focused on this girl, Ava Lavender, but it's from her perspective, and she is narrating the story going back to, I think, her great-grandmother, and just sort of going through their lives, grandmother, great-grandmother, and mother, and then her own, and how they sort of interweave together, and the relationships that they have with people, and how it just sort of leads to the present day during Ava Lavender's time. And it flowed beautifully, going back and forth between perspectives of each woman, and it was just fabulous. I loved it. This, as I understand, is her debut novel, and I can't wait to see what she comes up with after. I hope that this isn't like a one-hit wonder type situation, because I can tell she put a lot of work and soul into creating this, and research and everything. So I am excited to see if she can still pull it off in her consequent novels as she did with this one. So yeah, I gave this 5 out of 5 stars too. Loved it. Those are my 5 picks. Let me know in the comments below what some of your favorite debut novels are. And that is it for this video. I hope you guys have a great week. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I shall see you soon. Bye everyone.